I remember the voice from my childhood, voiceover for disaster.
This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
Then a long tone at 1,000 kilohertz. The voice would resume.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with the FCC and other authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed where to tune in your area for news and official information. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
It was unsettling as a child, knowing that this was the last voice we'd ever hear, sure as we were that the Soviets would soon enough unleash hell, or we would. It really wouldn't matter who did. But the voice was human at least. Voice actors would be recorded on tape and played back, an analog system. The emergency broadcast system was designed so that in the event of a nuclear holocaust, we'd be able to find someone with information, assuming power and circuitry hadn't been wiped out with high-altitude EMPs, which, of course, it would have been. As the threat of nuclear annihilation faded from our minds, if not our reality, in the 1990s the emergency broadcast system was replaced with the emergency alert system, and that was where we met Old Paul.
At 6:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists and storm spotters were tracking a large and destructive tornado moving northeast at over 45 miles per hour.
Old Paul. You might be surprised to find out there's an entire fandom surrounding Old Paul. Old Paul is what you imagine when you imagine the voice of doom. The voice was bad, but it was effective enough to get information out quickly in an emergency. It was early text-to-speech, and it got the job done. The voices improved rapidly thereafter. Old Paul was completely abandoned in 2016 and replaced with New Paul.
This is a winter weather message for the following counties. Ice storm warning in effect from 1 a.m. to noon Tuesday.
We also then began hearing Microsoft's text-to-speech voices.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
But the uniting theme behind all these efforts was to ensure information was quickly distributed in emergency situations. We can forgive much of it because we can't imagine it's a job many humans would seek, becoming the voice of doom, that is, waiting on call for the next disaster. It's a sensible use of artificial voice generation. And digital voices have countless legitimate uses. We have cars that can talk to us so we aren't distracted while driving. We have Google Home, Alexa, and others that can answer questions on the fly. We are making universal translators. Can you even imagine how that will change the world? I've said before and I will say again, AI stands ready to improve humanity's lot in countless areas. That includes digital voices. But we're becoming too used to digital voices.
Now we have this monstrosity reading us entire stories lifted without permission from Reddit and other human creators. It was never supposed to be this easy to hate our own voices this much. It's like a nightmare.
You understand that this isn't about my preference. AI voices are becoming more and more human to the point they are almost indistinguishable from the human voice. That advance is inevitable. Very soon, if not already, we will be at the point where we can't distinguish AI-powered voices from human ones. Soon, they will be no different to our ears. That isn't my fear. My fear is that we've taken so well to these voices because we think so lowly of our own voice. We are giving away our words to artificial voices because we do not value the sound of us. And there's no comprehension behind their voices. ChatGPT, do you know what you're saying?
As an AI language model, I don't have consciousness or awareness, so I don't know or understand things in the way humans do. My responses are generated based on patterns and associations, learned from vast amounts of data.
They don't know what they're saying. There could be nothing less genuine than that. There's no human consciousness behind them, no human connection within them. Their voices are hollow, and yet they're somehow replacing ours. It's not their utility, I doubt. It's our motivation. And it's not their lookout, it's ours. If you don't think AI voices are a crisis of our self-esteem, I'd like you to try a little exercise with me. I'd like you to record yourself.
You can duet this video, search for the certified human voice filter on TikTok.
Repeat after me. No tricks, no filters, just repeat after me. I am an authentic human being. This is my authentic human voice. My recorded voice sounds strange to me, but that's because I've always ever heard it filtered through my head. This is the voice that everyone who loves me has always heard. Every time I've said I love you, this is the voice that said it. This is the voice that the people who love me will remember. This recording is a pale copy of a voice that is loved. This is my voice. I do not need filters or AI enhancements, because this is my authentic human voice, and I am an authentic human being. Listen to the voice in that recording. That voice is your own. It has genuine human feeling behind it. It has a genuine story. It has life and purpose. That's something that these AI voices can never have. Let's not give up our voices for theirs.